Number 4, 5 and 6. We are going to find a common denominator in order to order our fractions. What we want to know is 7/8 greater than or less than 9/10? You might know already, but in case you don't know, what you would do is you'd find your common denominator and compare your fractions. So if I have an 8 and a 10, I'm looking for my least common multiple. I'm going to start with 10. 8 doesn't go into 10, so I do 20. 8 doesn't divide into 20, so I try 30. 8 doesn't divide into 30, so I try 40. Oh, 8 divides into 40. 40 is my least common multiple. Now, if you're really stuck and you can't figure out what your least common multiple is, you could take 8 times 10 and make them 80. Your numbers will just be bigger, so we like to use the smallest one we can. In this case, then we make our equivalent fraction. 8 divides into 40. 5 times 7 is 35. 10 divides into 40. 4 times 9, 36. So if we're going to compare 35/40ths to 36/40ths, we know that 35 is less than 36. Since these are equivalent to these, we then know that 7/8 is going to be less than 9/10. So number 5, we want to find our least common multiple of 9 and 21 in order to find our common denominator. Multiples of 21. 21. 9 doesn't go into 21. 21 times 2, 42. 9 doesn't divide into 42. 21 times 3, 63. Oh, 9 divides into 63. 63 is my least common multiple. Making my equivalent fraction. 9 goes into 63 7 times. 7 times 2 is 14. 21 goes into 63 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. So 14 over 63 compared to 12 over 63. We know that 14 is greater than 12, and so 2/9 is going to be greater than 4 over 21. Go ahead, try number 6 while I'm moving the board here. So first thing you wanted to think about there, what is my common denominator? What's my least common multiple of 4 and 7? 4 and 7 don't have any common factors, so you end up having to take 4 times 7, and 28 then should be your common denominator. Then you made your equivalent fractions. 4 went into 28 7 times. 7 times 1 was 7. 7 went into 28 8 times. 2 times 8. I better do that again. 7 goes into 28 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Sometimes my head works faster than my hand and my mouth. So 7 went into 28 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. I'm comparing 7 28ths to 8 28ths. We know that 7 is less than 8, so 7 28ths is less than 8 28ths. That means 1/4 is going to be less than 2/7.